In this WrestleTalk news, Dax Harwood shoots on Shawn Michaels, an update on Bray Wyatt's status, Tempest review of NXT, and more. Subscribe and enable notifications to always on for daily wrestling news videos so you can stay updated to Via's coming progress. Just 2 more episodes of Raw and he'll beat Emelina for the all-time coming soon record. It'll be an historic day.
Support WrestleTalk!
Dax Harwood of FTR is one of the more vocal wrestlers going today, as he doesn't mince his words. With that, he's been fairly open in stating his favourite wrestler growing up was Bret Hart, and furthering the eternal Bret Hart vs Shawn Michaels feud, Dax opened up recently about an issue he had with Shawn back in WWE. Appearing on Renee Paquette's Oral Sessions, Dax mentioned how on Raw 25, when the Revival were booked to be beaten up by DX, he aired his grievances with Michaels, which was the first time they'd spoken since his NXT days. I was so upset because for a lot of guys, oh, it's just a paycheck, who cares? Not to me. There is a legacy. I want to leave, I told him. I told him this happened, I tore my bicep, I went through a really dark period and I thought I was going to quit. Thankfully I have the greatest wife in the world and she supported me and brought me out of this funk and out of a dark place, and I'm here now and super happy. He said, I was the same way. I was in this very dark spot and my wife, she's beautiful, she pulled me out of this dark spot too. Ah, that's so awesome. You and your partner are way too talented to be doing what you're doing tonight and way too talented to stay at this point. Just keep your nose to the ground and keep grinding and you're going to get over. Ah man, Shawn, thank you so much. We had this bonding moment. Then we got in front of his friends. X-Pac, Hunter, Billy, Road Dogg, and Scott. As soon as we got in front of his friends, he started making fun of me and my situation and what happened with my bicep. Man, I just poured my heart out to you, and as soon as we get in front of your friends, as we're going over them beating the shit out of us, you decide to take all that stuff and make fun about it. Not the best looking situation for Shawn. However, former WWE writer Dave Schilling then responded to this interview saying, I feel bad that FTR had a bad experience with Shawn Michaels, but they also made my life hell the Raw after Mania 35 and made fun of the promo I wrote while I was in the room. Tough business and people are rarely their best selves under the pressure cooker. But it wasn't just Shawn Michaels Dax spoke about on Oral Sessions, as he opened up about some personal issues such as suffering from bulimia, body dysmorphia, and anxiety. Dax also revealed he began suffering from panic attacks just last year and initially didn't realize why until going to a therapist and working it out, speaking on his wife's miscarriage being the trigger for it. A reminder that mental health is exceptionally important, especially in today's world, and seeking help is not a sign of weakness. If you are struggling and need help, you can find a link in the description for a bunch of links to services worldwide that can support you. Support WrestleTalk, support each other, and support yourself. Awkward segue into significantly less intense and serious wrestling news. Since Bray Wyatt's non-compete clause expired late last year, fans have been eagerly anticipating his next move in the wrestling world. However, nothing has transpired just yet, as Wyndham Rotunda has now been working on movies and the like instead. Jason Baker, who worked with Bray on the special effects on the first 8 episodes of the Firefly Funhouse promos, has revealed in an interview with Rock and Roll Beer Guy the two are working on a movie together. It's happening, it's going. We did some stuff in November in Tennessee and we're working on some more stuff. It's coming along. And now, hot tag to my best bud in the whole world who doesn't hold any resentment towards me for not choosing him to challenge for the interim championship. Yep, here's Tempest.
What's going on, WrestleTalk friends and fans? Tempest is back with another review of NXT 2.0 in about 5 minutes. So this show started with Braun Breaker coming down to the ring as NXT champion, saying he will defend his title at NXT Stand and Deliver WrestleMania weekend, before being interrupted by Dolph Ziggler talking about a Canadian tuxedo. I see you, Dolph.
Oh, Canada!
And saying that Braun Breaker won't make it to NXT Stand and Deliver with the NXT title. I like the fire that Braun Breaker brings to these promos, and he said that he's not paid to play dress up, he's paid to kick people's asses. This was a solid promo and a decent way to open up the show. This gets a 3 out of 5. And then we had our first match, that being LA Knight taking on Grayson Waller. Right off the bat, this did not feel like the big blow off of a feud that's been going on since War Games. It felt much more like the opening match in the second segment of a weekly episode of NXT, and sure enough, that's basically what we got. Waller went for his rolling stunner, but Knight was able to cut him off with a back suplex, and just as he went for his finish, Sanga kind of mistimed grabbing Grayson Waller's arm, and the whole finish came off really wonky, and then Grayson Waller rolled up LA Knight for the pin. Maybe this wrestling stuff is just too complicated for Sanga of the Thunder. No, but seriously, the finish of this match did bring things down, and it wasn't that exciting of a match to begin with. It was fine, but the finish does bring it down a notch. This gets a 2 out of 5. We got a lot of setup for the Dusty Cup on this show as Dakota Kai was backstage talking to Wendy Chu, with Dakota Kai saying maybe Wendy Chu will be the third time's the charm and she can actually find a friend that she like and doesn't turn on. This was decent character work and it gives Dakota Kai some motivation. I like this. We also had Toxic Attraction watching over all the Dusty Cup matches that took place on this show, including the next match which saw Io Shirai and Kaylee Ray take on Lash Legend and Amari Miller. Now the word out of the Performance Center is that Lash Legend is pretty brutal to watch in the ring. She's still supposedly very green, but this match was very simple. She didn't mess anything up, but it was essentially a squash with Kaylee Ray and Io Shirai getting the win. Somewhere Zoe Stark is crying over a bowl of udon noodles that now Io Shirai finally has a tag team partner that won't be racist at Japanese restaurants. This match was fine, but it wasn't very long. This gets a 2 out of 5. Next up, you had Dante Chen talking about how this was going to be his day to get vengeance against Duke Hudson, and then he just, well, didn't do that. Dante attacked Duke Hudson on his way to the ring, and they just kind of brawled around for a little bit until Duke Hudson hit a big boot and his Razor's Edge finish. This really didn't make Dante Chen look like a star. Oh no. Fighting for the honor of his recently deceased father. You'll get him next time, champ. Once again, as is usually the case with NXT, the middle chunk of this show is filled with a lot of nothing happening matches, and this was definitely another one. This gets a 2 out of 5. We then got an in-ring promo from Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams as they talked about defending the NXT North American Championship against Cameron Grimes last week, and then as they started to look forward to NXT Stand and Deliver, they were interrupted by Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne dares Carmelo Hayes to defend the NXT North American title against him next week, a match that Carmelo Hayes agrees to, saying he'll beat Dunne just like he beat Grimes, only for Grimes to then appear and attack Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes. This then led to a match between Cameron Grimes and Trick Williams. Trick Williams does a lot of kicks. He's also very green still. You could say he's the leader of Team Trick. Grimes hit a crossbody that Trick Williams did not look ready for, and then followed that up with a cave-in. This whole match did just kind of feel like it was an experienced guy trying to lead a really green guy through a match. It wasn't that great. The promo beforehand was really good, and this match, well, it wasn't really good. So I'm going to go right in the middle for these two segments and give it a 3 out of 5. Andre Chase gave a seminar about intestinal fortitude and said that it means you have balls. Even though it doesn't, it means you have guts. That would be testicular fortitude. There's a big difference. We then got the in-ring debut of Nikita Lyons as she squashed Kayla Inlay. This was another match to take place in the middle of NXT 2.0, and it was a debut at that, so we really didn't get too much to this match. Kayla Inlay did get some offense in, but we did get a better idea of what Nikita Lyons' moveset in NXT is going to be. She hit a big German suplex, followed by a spinning roundhouse kick, and then hit a weird split leg drop for the win. She's doing Melina's old splits leg drop. Maybe Nikita Lyons will one day be Quizlemania champion. You never know. Again, not much to this match. It wasn't terribly polished either. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5, but it accomplished its goals of getting Nikita Lyons on television. And then we had an in-ring promo from Malcolm Bivens and the Creed brothers saying Imperium had yet to win the Dusty Rhodes Cup, but they would soon be the NXT Tag Team Champions. This led Walter and the rest of Imperium down to the ring amidst a showering of Walter chants, as Walter then led his boys into the ring to start a big brawl with the Creed brothers, only for Solo Sikoa to be the one to drop Walter where he stood, getting the big thumbs up from Malcolm Bivens. Malcolm Bivens must be protected at all costs. This gets a 3 out of 5. We then had the next match in the Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic as Casey Catanzaro and Kaden Carter took on Ivy Nile and Tatum Maxley. I thought Ivy Nile was by far the most impressive looking competitor in this match, hitting a big magic killer with her partner on Kaden Carter, only for Kaden Carter and Casey Catanzaro to hit their big neckbreaker 450 splash on Tatum Maxley for the win. I wasn't an advocate for Ivy Nile losing matches of any kind, but she was able to get some heat back, choking out her partner with her Dragon Sleeper after the match. This match was fine. It gets a 3 out of 5. We then had Dolph Ziggler taking on Tommaso Ciampa in our main event. A pretty good match with tons of near falls. Tommaso Ciampa hit that big powerbomb thing he does onto his own knees. Looks terrifying every time. Eventually, Ciampa was hit by a hooded cameraman. That hooded cameraman, of course, ended up being Bobby Roode. I wish this return was a lot more impactful, but that speaks more to how the main roster has treated Bobby Roode since his call-up 5 years ago. My God, that was 5 years ago. But the distraction was enough for Dolph Ziggler to hit a super kick and pick up a very big win, putting him in line for a shot at the NXT Championship, which then led to Braun Breaker coming out, challenging both the Dirty Dogs to a fight that they accepted as the show went off the air with both teams brawling. For the main event, there was nothing worth talking about on NXT 2.0, but they had a good match, and we had a pretty substantial return in the form of Bobby Roode. This gets a 5 out of 5, and was the only good thing on the show. Glorious. Honestly, if the top two matches in NXT Stand and Deliver are Braun Breaker versus Dolph Ziggler for the NXT title, and Tommaso Ciampa versus Bobby Roode, that sounds like a pretty pretty good top half of a card to me. As for this show as a whole, there was nothing remarkable about it until the main event. The main event was very good, but it can't save the rest of this show that much. This show gets a 3 out of 5, not really worth going out of your way to see. And that just about wraps it up for me. If you want to hear more of my thoughts on this week's show, make sure you go over to WrestleTalk podcast later on today, where myself and SP3 will be going over the entire episode of NXT 2.0 in complete detail. Until then, stay beautiful, and remember that LIW is for life.
You guys remember WCPW? That was a weird old time in my life. Taking a powerbomb through a table, called by Jim Ross before Rampage Brown ripped off my trousers and threw them so they landed on Jim Cornette. What a weird and completely factual sentence. So, a short while into WCPW's life, while Joseph Connors was our champion, NXT UK was announced that a bunch of wrestlers who regularly featured on our shows were offered contracts.